Yo, what up, what up, what up? What is up? What is up, you guys? Make sure this is actually 100% good real quick. Don't mean to block that out. I just got chalk everywhere. So I don't want that to be on the camera. What up, you guys? So, quick recap. These are gonna get quicker and quicker. Um, this is my kind of like random talk slash vlog. It's not really a vlog. I guess maybe it falls under the category of a vlog, but this is like my random talk series of I talk about anything. So anything. If you ever see a live stream titled "Smiles and Cries," then you know that I'm going to be talking about anything. It's not just fitness. I don't mind answering fitness questions. If the whole live stream turns into fitness questions, that's cool. But I might talk about video games. I might talk about stuff going on in the world. I might talk about stuff that's going on in my life. I might just be working out like I'm doing right now. So this is kind of like, this isn't like a Q&A. If I have a live stream where I'm just answering fitness questions, I'll title it something different. So if you see one of my live streams titled "Smiles and Cries," and you know that it's just kind of like me, shooting the shit with you guys and just chilling. So right now I'm doing a leg work or a total body workout. Actually, I got deadlifts. I got some singles I gotta do. So I am, I'm hitting this. So yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? If you're stopping by, don't be afraid to leave a like, drop a comment, say what's up. I gotta put another plate. I'm just working up for 405 today. 405. Just doing 6 singles. Got 6 singles to do. What is up, people? I just finished warming up. Now I got to start my first set. This is like my moderately heavy day, where I can kind of check form. See what's going on. If you have any questions, you can put them down in the chat. I'm gonna try to keep the view so you guys can see the lifts, but also kind of get me in here too. Let's see if I can change this a little bit. Not too much. Looks a lot better. Yep. Get some of the lifts in there. Turn it a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm starting my workout. I'm doing a full body workout. My split currently is a 5-day split. Lower, upper, total body. So my 5th day is total body. It's kind of a weird split, but I felt like it was a way that I can get all my exercises in and I could get all the volume that I need. And on this total body day, I'm starting with deadlifts. I got 6 sets. Each set is just 1 rep. So I say set, but it's kind of like just 6 individual reps with rest periods in between. So just singles, that's it. And I'm just, again, it's 405. So I'm working with hook grip here. What up? Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I'm working with hook grip here. So I'll do my first single right now. Let's see how this feels. This is about 83%, I believe. 83% 1RM for me. So it's going to feel heavy, but it shouldn't feel impossible. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. actually felt easier than I thought. Felt easier. Yeah, I'm surprised. That's always good though. I had that bench session last week where when I was benching, the 225 felt easier. I'm not a good bencher. I've never been a good bencher for as much effort and time I put in. I'm not saying that to make myself, because some people will say that with the idea to kind of, how do I say, they make it seem like the odds are stacked against them, but I'm just realistic with it. I know what my strengths are. My strengths are my back. So pull-ups, deadlifts, I feel like I'm pretty good at for myself. I'm not saying I'm super competitive or anything, but for the work that I put in a lifetime setting, I easily think that I have 650 doable in my lifetime at a reasonable weight. So that's like triple body weight, which is very, very good if I can pull that at 200 body weight. But again, so bench press isn't my strong suit. So when I was bench pressing last week, I hit 225 for sets of 3 for 4 sets. So all 4 sets I hit 3 reps, which for me is a PR. I've never been able to rep 225 like that consistently for 4 sets. So the fact that 225 was kind of like a solid working weight, but it wasn't too hard, is good for me. So some days you go into the gym, shit feels harder. Some days it feels easier. I had a horrible squat session like 3 weeks ago. It was ass horrible. Everything felt hard, but then the next week it felt good. So yeah, can you sumo lift? I can, but I used to sumo pull all the time, but I don't prefer that. It's not my strong suit. I might actually, I'm pretty sure it's not my strong suit. I might go back to that when I do my hypertrophy. When I switch over to hypertrophy as my main goal, which it's not right now. My main goal is primarily strength. But when I switch over to hypertrophy, I might play around with sumo just to kind of see, to get a little bit different like stimuli, to see how that my body reacts with it. But I used to pull sumo all the time, and then when I went to conventional, I felt better. So yeah, I can pull sumo. I just choose not to. I like conventional, so that's my cup of tea. How you doing though, pizza face? Thank you to everyone who dropped likes. That's what I appreciate. Even if you come in, drop a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. You guys are amazing. Is that what you pull, pizza? You be pulling sumo or what? I need to get my eyesight checked. Nah, you don't post. Okay. Dumbbells? Oh, okay. Oh, so you do like RDLs, right? Like RDLs? Okay, yeah. I like those too. I'm actually pretty good at those too. I use straps to help me hold it because our dumbbells, the grip's kind of big and for me, it's too hard to just hold. But I was doing 120 for 10, 120-pound dumbbells. What up? Do something. I'm a power lifter, bro. I take long rest periods. But just because you're special, I'll do a rep for you. That's a funny name. What is that, like are you like the vegan Thenix or what? Let's see. I'm just doing singles, so it's not gonna be too fantastic. Lil G, Lil homie, Mr. Veg Thenix. Solid D. Solid D. What up? Whew. So that was your amazing single. Veg Thenix. Hopefully that was exciting enough for you. That was your tit top, godlike, amazing single. That was rep number 2. That's actually feeling pretty good. I feel solid. That feels tip top. Based off the speed, the difficulty. I don't know how many reps in the tank I had on that, but I had a pretty good amount. My grip would give out, but if I take out grip as a factor, I probably had like 7 more to failure. Gun to head, 6 to 7 more, 7 more. Pretty good. 6, yeah, something like that. Definitely had more than 5. I know that. I for sure could have got 6 on that gun to head, but that would probably be with straps. How's your guys' night been? Good? Chilling? You guys get a workout in? How's your the area of the world where you're at with COVID? Or it's not even really COVID anymore. What is it? I need to not say that because I say that on camera, then YouTube gets all wacky. What bodybuilder do I like follow? It's kind of more of, I don't want to say it's a bandwagon thing because a lot of people like him, but it's hard to not like the guy because he's a really stand-up guy and he has an amazing physique. But it's Chris Bumstead. I like following his content. His physique is probably the best in a game for bodybuilders. He has that classic look, but he also has mass too, or he's getting more mass. And he doesn't have all that bubble gut shit that a lot of the open bodybuilders have. Not all open bodybuilders, but a lot of them do. And he doesn't have that like bloated look that like a lot of the open bodybuilders do. So probably Chris Bumstead. And I don't really follow too many bodybuilders, but if I had to pick one, it would be him. I'm more so follow powerlifters. John Hack is probably my favorite powerlifter right now. The guy's strong as fuck. And he plays RuneScape. He plays video games. So what's not to like? He's a big RuneScape fan though. He'd be deadlifting in the strength cape. He'd be putting on the cape and shit deadlifting. So yeah, it's cool. So I would say John Hack for powerlifter, Chris Bumstead for a bodybuilder. What about you, Pizza Face? Who you follow? You follow Kali Muscle? Do you like Kali Muscle? I think you asked me that the other day. Do you like him though? What's your thoughts on him? Oh, Pitbull? Yeah, he's strong too. And he has a bodybuilder physique. He's strong. Let's get this third single. Let's kill this shit. When you pull, you want to set up good and you want your reps to be fast as you can. Obviously, it's not going to be fast because you're pulling heavy weight, but you want the shit to be fast. So, in more in practice. So, that's my goal when I'm lifting. So, always got to get set up about a bar over a midfoot. That was rep number 3. I got 3 more. That's good. Next week I gotta go for, oh man, what do I got? I gotta go 2s. Whew. I did 425 for 3. So I'll probably go 445 or 450 for 2. We'll see. I gotta do that shit for 4 sets, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. And then the week after that, I don't know how smooth it's gonna go, but I'm gonna try to go 495 for a single or 500 for a single. That'll be if I hit 500, that'll be a tie for a PR for me. A tie for a PR. Who else do you follow, Pizza Face? You got any others? You follow any other athletes in general? Any like mixed martial artists? Any other sports? Big boy? Yeah, he's strong. Like I said, I wish he would be on the platform. Mac Truck. Oh, okay, all the ones that you asked me about. That's tight. Yeah, besides powerlifters, it's just for me, it's all MMA fighters or UFC fighters to be more specific. I'll be on the UFC fighter train. They got the contender series is on tomorrow night. You like Jake Paul? I like him. I thought he was gonna lose against Tyron Woodley. I still think Tyron Woodley won, or at least drew the fight. I could see how a judge would give it to Jake Paul, but I think Jake Paul's smart with how he promotes his fights. Homie's driving. Homie's driving by. Jake Paul's pretty it's pretty smart with the promotion. You play any video games, Pizza Face? What games do you play? He's calling me now. You might be able to, Rich, if you're seeing my live stream, I'm doing a live stream. Old school Nintendo. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm doing live stream. I'm not going to live stream. No, you're good. I thought it was a bum at first. Oh, you guys scared? Nah, I ain't scared to describe with him. The homie had to use a restroom. Old school Nintendo. You don't play newer consoles. You don't play like PlayStation, Xbox. Oh, you play bass guitar. That's sick. You heard about me from Vegan Gains? Yeah. I'm still vegan. Till the day I die. It means a lot to me. I ain't one of the, I don't shy away from it. I don't really talk about it on my channel because I don't need to, but I definitely don't shy away from it. Let's hit single number 4. Let's get this shit. Let's see. It's number 4. Number 4. Focus on pulling fast. Two more. The thumbs up ratio is good today. Sick. You got people dropping in, coming by, dropping the thumbs up. I can't wait to start my hypertrophy block. Getting out of here. Take care. Drive safe. Whew. I like getting strong, but it's like, my want changes as I go through my blocks. Right now, my main goal is strength with a very close but secondary goal of hypertrophy. So I don't want to become, a power lifter that can't do pull-ups or has no muscle mass. I'm not saying that's all power lifters. A lot of power lifters are good at other things, but for me personally, I want to be able to do other things. Oh, you're from San Diego? Are you just from there, or are you staying there too right now? That's not that far, man. Whew. Oh, you live there? That's tight. You're not that far. I'm over. I think I already told you. I'm over here in Redlands. You're not that far at all. I used to commute from Banning to San Marcos. A long ass commute. If you don't mind me asking, Pizza Face, how old are you? 36? Oh shit. That's tight. It's weird seeing your guys' ages. Some of you, I have like a different image in my head until you guys say something. And then That's pretty tight. So you just be chilling. What do you do for work? They got a lot of self-mades around there. They got Oceanside. Why did I drive to San Marcos? I drove to San Marcos because there were other gyms I could have worked at. I actually had a job offer at the time. This was years ago, because that was closer at a different gym. But the owners at San Marcos were really they had a lot of, showed me a lot of hospitality. Were really good, and I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, do something different. So it was a long commute, but I don't regret it at all. And I met a lot of good people over there. So yeah, it was for personal training. So yeah, it was the self-made training facility in San Marcos. So it was for work. Like I said, there were other gyms closer, and I did have another offer from another gym, but I drove to that one. So yeah, but now I'm in Redlands and I live in Redlands. So I went from the longest commute ever to a 4 minute commute. So I don't have much I can complain about. Oh, you be working at a warehouse? My sister works too. Yeah, I know Luis Montoya. I have him added on IG. Yeah, I have him added on IG. Yeah, I used to talk to him when I was at San Marcos. Yeah, he be posting all the time. Oh, that's a small world, huh? Small world. Yeah, it's super small world. Damn. All over the internet, and there's so many people on the internet. Yeah, it's common. It's funny. One of the people, I have one of my YouTube videos. I talk about personal trainer certifications. I think it has like 80,000 views. It's my highest viewed video. One of the trainers at San Marcos, when he seen me, and I told him my YouTube channel, he's like, "Wait, I think I remember seeing one of your videos." And he told me about it. And I was like, "Yeah, that's my video." So it was kind of like a real epiphany for me, seeing someone who actually watched my videos that I had never met yet. So I was just like, "That's pretty cool," being able to help someone. All right, let's go single number 5. Let's tell you have any kids, man? I got one brother, one sister. Number 5, number 5. Let's see how this looks. Whew. As I go on with the workout, the sets get harder and harder. Sets get harder and harder. Whew. One more. One more. Damn. Even on like these moderately heavy sets, your head feels like it's gonna explode. Oh, you have one boy? How's that, man? How's dad life? Hard? Easy? Whew. Oh man. I'm glad I switched my singles from 10 to 6, but I go heavier. Just eating my thumbs up. Whew. Getting these killer workouts in, knocking them down. Both easy and hard, but I love it. Definitely. I'll if you could offer advice to a soon to be father, what would you say if you had to give one piece of advice to a soon to be father? So I know you like that's some shit you gotta learn. It's the ones that go through it or been through it already learn a lot. They know a lot. Cause I know it'd be hard. difficult, difficult. Like I said, that's usually what I'll hear. It's hard, hard, but worth it. Hard, but I love it. Got to keep working on these ebooks, keep getting these gains, keep pushing content, keep throwing up these lives. I don't think I'll be in the gym too late today. Usually I'm up in this gym till like 2 a.m. sometimes. Definitely not that late today. But I got to just be aware of your kid's surrounding. Don't let him fall, and just be there for him. That's solid. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, yeah, I heard that. I heard that. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Shit. How old's your boy? Older? I have a 5-year-old nephew. He's adorable. 6? Oh, okay. 6. That's, yep, 1 year older than my nephew, so I could kind of get an idea. It's like they can talk, but they're not like, they can't grasp the more advanced concepts yet. I feel like, well, my nephew, he's smart, but there's certain things that, again, just because of the age, and he'll know as he gets older, there's certain things you kind of have to break down with him, explain to him, and you know, sometimes if it's a little too complex, you don't get it yet, but you know, but he's understanding more and more advanced things. It feels like every time I don't see him for a week and then I come back and see him, it's like he kind of evolved a little bit. His speaking gets a little bit better. He seems a little smarter. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Whew. These deadlifts be eating on my hands, man. They be eating on my hands. Oh shit, another thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. You guys dropping the likes today. And the thumbs up. I can't wait till I'm back to cutting, man. I'm bulking right now, and I could definitely see it, but that's okay. I'm getting stronger in the process. I weigh like 196 right now. 196. But at the end of my cut, I was like 170. So, but again, I kind of gained some weight immediately after the end of the cut, just from food and water and stuff. So, I would say I'm about 20 pounds up. That's all right. That was a while ago though, so that was back in like a while. That was a while. Keep pushing. Are you cutting, bulking, or are you kind of just maintaining right now? Let me hit this next one. Then I'll move over to bench. Bench. Single was the last one. Gotta prep myself, prep my hands so they don't get torn up. Every rep, I feel like I gotta go in here a little bit, go inside a little bit, and get this shit. But this 4 or 5, I'm not gonna lie, it's feeling easier than last time I did this. So again, eventually these heavy singles or these semi-heavy singles are gonna be like 450. So it'll be good. Damn, taking off this belt, it's kind of like taking off it's almost like taking off your shoes after a long day of work. That's what it feels like to me. Got a big old gym to myself, a boxing ring over there. Be chilling. Lower this. Boom. Let's see. Trying to get rid of man booms and doing sit-ups, ab wheel, and some dumbbells when I have time. Yeah, that's stuff like that. It's a very how do I say? It's a long process, but if you're consistent, you're consistent with it. You don't stop. You give good effort. You'll get there. And don't look for quick outs. A lot of people want to try quick outs. It's not about a quick out. Just consistently do resistance training. Don't eat like complete shit, and then just make sure you focus on getting some chest exercises in there. Literally, then you'll literally do it. If you don't mind me asking, what's your height and weight at, and even better, what's your body fat percentage at? If you know it. If you don't know it, just your height and weight will be fine if you feel like giving it. If you don't feel like giving, you don't have to. Just so I can kind of see where you're at and see what you maybe a timeline, because a timeline could definitely help. I got short arms, so I gotta lower these. .58 and I weigh 197. Okay. I'm 5'8", so it's about where I'm at. Would you consider yourself like skinny fat, or what's your body fat percentage at? If you know it, because it's one of those things where it's like you could have 8 different people that are 5'8" and 197, and they all look different. Because I definitely have some fat on me, but okay, you don't know, but you have. Okay, so you're probably like high 20s. I would say probably high 20s. It'll probably be about a solid like. Do you know if you're in a caloric deficit or not? Like, how's your diet? What are your calories looking like? Do you think you eat too much? Whew. Got a lot of snap, crackles, and pops. Yeah, I work a lot, so I get hungry. Okay, so do you feel, because I would say if you have a belly at that weight and that height, you probably need to lose weight. But you need to do it intelligently, and you can't really try and go too nuts with it, because that could have like an adverse effect. How often do you lift throughout the week? Like 2, 3, 4 times? Because caloric deficit plus solid lifting, and then including just a little bit of fruits and vegetables, you literally do that over a year, man, you can make a huge transformation. And then also too, like, do you drink alcohol? That is definitely a big factor into it. If you drink alcohol, that's gonna. Okay, you work out 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, that's good. That definitely is a minimum. Definitely two, nothing less than two. 2 to 3 can 100%. I just did a video on that. You drink beer on the weekends? Okay. So that's definitely gonna have a factor in everything too. Um, I'm not sure exactly of the evidence on that, but if I recall, if I'm not mistaken, obviously too much alcohol consumption can over time can lower testosterone, and if it's in excess, and then maybe contribute to having like a more of like a skinny fat look, definitely. And then yeah, and then we all I've been there, done that. So if you get the drunk munchies, all that plays into a factor. The drunk munchies. Whew. Yeah, drinking used to be big issue for me, but like I said before on this channel, I have it under control now. I don't like to say that I'm not an alcoholic anymore because it doesn't feel right. I feel like someone who's an alcoholic is kind of always an alcoholic. And I mean for me, not for you, for me. There are plenty of people who drink on the weekends and they control it, but I don't know your situation. But with me, it just, yeah, I feel like I'm always, how do I say, I could be at periods in my life where I'm sober, but I don't ever want to think like I can never go back to that, because I feel like the second I think it's something I'll never go back to, I don't want to think I'm too good or that I'm better than that, because I know I'm strong and I can keep myself from that. But it's one of those things that anyone who's had substance abuse problems know that there's always the potential for you to mess up. So I don't want to look at myself as like a perfectionist with that. If I do, I feel like it'll put me in a bad headspace. So, um, yeah, but currently I'm sober and I haven't touched alcohol for a bit, and I plan to stay sober forever. I mean, obviously, someone who takes my journey should feel that way, but I have a lot of reasons why I should stay sober, so that's good. Whew. What is up? Someone else stopping in? Whew. Anyone else in here? Say what's up. Let me know how your day's going. Good day, bad day, happy day, neutral day, productive day. Whew. Damn, lifting sometimes feels like cardio. Cardio. I love lifting. Sometimes it's like if I had to pick one, I would always pick lifting, because I feel like with lifting you can kind of get your cardio, but with cardio you can't really get your lifting, if you know what I mean. With cardio, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff, but you don't get that absolute intensity or that loading on you. There's a lot of positive adaptations you get from just having heavy shit on you or carrying heavy shit. Whereas with cardio, there's amazing benefits. And it's like the number one health determinant of an individual, your cardiovascular fitness. But at the same time, you can still get cardiovascular fitness with weights. Anyone who's done, like I said, a high rep set of squats, like a hard set of 20, oh man, talk about cardio. I feel like I want to throw up. That's very hard, very hard. I feel like I want to puke. Whew. Add in the weight. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. believe I'm on 210, or not yet, but for my working sets. Whew. Yeah. Always got to keep up with these lives. Whew. Yeah. Man, it feels like these years go by quick. Years go by quick. The older you get, the faster the time goes by. Faster the time goes by. Feels like just yesterday was the beginning of the year. I feel like just yesterday was beginning of 2020. That crazy year that 2020 was. Then that year was over, and we thought everything was going to be over, and it's not over, and it's almost, by the snap of our fingers, it's going to be 2022. And, by the time I know it, it's going to be 2030. Man, time flies. Gotta do my 5 on here. Are you vaccinated? No, I am not. I am not vaccinated. Are you? And I'm not, you did the first shot, gotta get the second shot. That's good. I'm definitely not, how do I say? I'm not completely on the deep end that some people can be, where they're like, oh, there's a chip in the vaccination. Obviously, there's not. I don't think that. But I am just, I don't want to say cautious, but I'm just like, I'm not saying COVID's not bad, and it can be bad for certain people, but for me, I just feel when all this happened, we all found out about the virus early 2020. It was like what, February, March of 2020? That December, like 2 months prior, I had got a really bad sickness before I even knew, or anyone knew, about what was going on. And it was so weird. The girl I was dating at the time, or talking to, I guess I should say, I even told her, I was like, this is not like a regular sickness. I feel really like bad. It was worse than a regular sickness. It felt different, but it wasn't like as bad as like pneumonia, for example. So it was worse than a regular sickness, but not as bad as pneumonia, or it wasn't like, I didn't feel like I was dying. It just felt pretty bad though. And then 2 months after, or a month after all, I don't want to keep saying the C word because I don't want YouTube to trip out, but the virus, about 2 month or 2 after the virus hit, I got an antibody test, and I tested positive for the antibodies, which makes me think my sickness in December was I got it in that December. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, for me it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. For me, I'm not saying some people it could be really bad. So I'm not against the vaccine in the sense that, I think it's gonna be a chip or something. I'm just like, I personally don't know if I'm gonna get it. But yeah, that's kind of like my own little story on it. I know some people be going off the walls with this shit, saying it's like it's a chip they're injecting in you, which it's not. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm first one in line to get it. I just tested like 2 weeks ago too, and I was negative, so I'm straight. What up? Someone else hopped in. What up, peeps? How do you feel after the first shot? Do you feel okay, or do you feel like you? I know a couple people, they said after, like, I think it was the first or the second shot, they got kind of sick. I need to check something real. Oh, you were fine? Okay, yeah, and I don't mean sickness like nothing crazy. I just know a couple people got like a little, when you get a shot, They're trying to, make you give you so you can get the antibodies so you can not get sick if you ever actually catch it fully. So yeah, that was just some people I know said they got a little off of it. I actually trained someone. One of my clients, my previous clients, got they got the shot. I think the one that you got, and they ended up getting sick for like 3 days, but they were fine after that. So I guess in the long run, if it prevents you from getting the bad part of the virus, then that's probably best, right? These 210 power reps in here. I got 6 to go. Yep. Everyone is. Whew. I gotta do 6 singles, just like the deadlift. 6 singles. Let's get this in. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whew. Are you gonna put your boy in sports when he's older? Are you gonna put him in sports? You gonna give him the Nintendo? I remember when I was a kid, all I did was play games. Probably too much. I did some sports, but depending on the sport, I didn't really like them. Whew. Cause 6, yeah, he's gonna be a teenager quick, in the blink of an eye. That's how it'll be. I feel like same thing with my nephew. Ooh, that's tight. Art, it's amazing. Instruments, it's amazing. Do you have any who are your favorite like bands, musicians, artists? What's your favorite type of music? For me, I'm either like heavy metal, like super heavy metal, like deathcore, grindcore, and then some more popular metal bands, or I'm just straight like hip hop or rap. There's a couple in between, some off ones, but I'm usually one of those two: rap, hip hop, or heavy metal. There's usually no in between for me. No in between. But you play guitar and you're teaching your son to play instruments, so you probably have a lot of like you probably have a lot of favorite artists that you like, or people that you've seen live. Whew. You're gonna have yourself a little, what is it, Mozart when he's older. That's tight though, piano. I always liked piano, especially when it's like put into like an instrumental. That single felt pretty good, pretty good. I'm getting a little hungry. After this workout, I'm about to eat. Everything. I used to be a metalhead, chilled out. I like jazz and some rap, down tempo. I like the Mars Volta a lot. Is that a band? I've never heard of them. Mars Volta. You're a little bit older than me, so I'm about to be 29 in December, so that's tight though. I used to play guitar in a metal band in my 20s. Oh, it's a band? Okay. That's tight. Do you have any music uploaded to YouTube? You should at the end of the stream or on one of my other videos, you should comment, link me in one of your guys' songs. That'll be tight to listen to. I like the band Dante Elefante or Elephant. I don't know how to pronounce that right now. I never heard of them either. They're from Santa Barbara, so they're local. I mean, like, what's their scale? And what are they, metal? Leave this in that single. Kill this. Always good setup, always a good setup. Oh. Anytime I think of Dante, it reminds me of a video game. Oh, Rock. Rock, okay. Yeah, anytime I think of Dante, I think of Devil May Cry. It's a video game I play. Whew. That's tight though, man. You should link me one of your songs on one of my videos if you have any on YouTube. Any of your performances. I'm sure you got something, man. I'm sure you got something. Well, all right then, man. I'm about to get this workout over with. I'm hungry. I appreciate you stopping by, Pizza Face, and I appreciate everyone stopping by with the likes. It's a good amount of likes too. All the likes, any drops, views help. If you're watching this after the fact, drop a comment, drop a like. Pizza Face, if you got some songs, drop those, man. I wanna hear them. Thank you, everybody. Again, keep in touch with all the content, with all my videos, the reels. I have ebooks coming out January 1st. I'll give you guys more details on that later on. And then I got my powerlifting competition February 6th of next year. So I'll keep you guys updated going up to that. But yep, I'll talk to you later too, and I will see you guys next time.